Hey guys, it's Kugli again, and I know it's been a long time since I made videos. Well, life has been pretty busy with a lot of things actually, not just one or two. My job got busier, my personal life got busier, relationships, people around me, everything had its own toll, and I've not been making many videos. Well, to be honest, I have been making a lot of videos, just that I haven't been uploading them, or to be honest, I haven't been editing them. I make the videos of all the things which I get, and I just keep it to be edited at a later date, but I never kind of had the chance, or to be honest, the mind to edit them and make the video. That has been going on for quite some time, but I don't know, I just wanted to make another video. Who knows if I'll edit it. If you're seeing this, well, I went through the procrastination of everything and I ended up editing them. So yeah, usually whenever I take the bike out and just go for a ride, I do make a video. Hasn't happened for quite some time, just because whatever it is. So what is it that has been happening? Well, I already told you things got busy with my life, my career. I have a new position in the job, relationships happen, new people in my life, and different things. I won't get to the nitty-gritties of things. I have bought a lot of stuff. I've been traveling a lot more. I've been going abroad for my vacations. A lot of things have been happening. But this time I do want to particularly talk about one thing which is soon to happen, which is that I'm getting a new bike. Yeah, I am getting a new bike. Katie is going to be replaced, unfortunately. I don't have enough money to just keep this one and a new bike and my dad's bike and my electric bicycle and the car, all of it. I will be getting Katie to someone else. Well, I don't have a new buyer yet. I have put it on OLX so that someone who would like to own an amazing machine would want this bike. Anyways, I do want to tell you guys about the story behind it. I am going to make a dedicated video. That one is something which I do want to make, kind of like how I made the video for the Kicker. That's not because I had the time or I had the non-procrastination phase toward making the Kicker video, just because I wanted to get that video out and wanted to show you guys. So that's one of the reasons that video was out. Anyways, I do want to talk about the story of how I got this new bike. I have been looking for a new bike for some time now. It's been I don't know, like 2 years or so. My initial dream bike, and this time I was looking for something bigger, much bigger. Not the 390 or the 400s, the Triumph 400 that came out and all that. No, I was looking for much bigger. Actually, the original bike which I was looking for was the Ducati Super Sport. Yes, it's a big bike, and okay, it's a 900cc something engine, and I really like the bike. That's been my dream bike for a long time. I did get to test drive it around 2 years back, around 1 year back, let's say. I did not like it. Now, you know that halo thing after you get to like know a bike, see a bike, and aspire for the bike. And when you really find that, it's like a meet your heroes moment, where you understand that it's not as good as you thought it would be. So I went to Cochin for some of my courses. I found the time to test drive the Ducati Super Sport. Actually, I did not ride the Super Sport, but I ride the Monster because it has the same engine. I wanted to know about it. I did not fall in love with it. That's the main point. I did not fall in love with the bike as I thought I would. The nitty-gritty details of it is like not something which I want to talk about, because if you would like to know the bike, I wouldn't say to follow my route, because it's a very impractical route which I am following right now. So yeah, if you do feel like you can get a test drive, do get a test drive. Test drive is not going to cost you anything, just you have to make the time for it. Well, time is money, so whatever it is. So I did get a test drive on the Ducati Super Sport. I have been looking forward to that bike for a long time. Kind of disappointed me. Soon after that, I had a chance to ride the CBR 650. It is another one of my bike which I really liked from the pictures, from the concept of it. Guess what? I test drove it and it was amazing. It was amazing. Again, I couldn't test drive the CBR 650R. I rode the CB 650R. That was amazing bike. I really liked it. Now I have sat on it and I understood the position and everything and the changes of it all, and I know that it will be on a different tune, but it was still something which I really liked. The Super Sport did not give me that magical sensation of having a big bike. I mean, yes, of course it's a big bike, it has tons of acceleration, it was YB and all that, so I did not really like it. But the CBR though, oh my god, that was such a smooth bike. I even have like a video of me just giggling, at pictures of me just giggling after coming from the test drive. It was an amazing experience. But I did want to wait for the CBR's new version to come out, which I hoped would have ride modes, ride by wire. The Ducati had it, so I really liked that one. And I wanted a TFT dash, and I wanted all those creature comforts like traction control. Traction control is still available in CBR, the old version. The 2024 version has traction control, but still no ride by wire. It has a LCD screen, but the 2024 version is not in India yet, which is frustrating. And I've been following Moto Inc for some time. Mr. Shumi and Kartikesh Singhi, both of them are amazing motorists. They are really great journalists about motorcycles and everything. I really do follow them. I've been following them from Motocar and older channels. I really like them, and what they said is pretty true, that the Japanese manufacturers do not have trust in India. I feel like it. CBR, the 2024, you can't even get a hands on it. I really like the TFT screen, and to be honest, if the CBR was here, like the 2024 version CBR was here, I would have forked out the cash and gotten that one, because I really liked the CBR from the previous generation. I rode the 2023 or 2021 CB 650. And I really liked it, and I'm pretty sure CBR 650 2024 is going to be just as good, or if not better. So yeah, I have researched on the bike for quite some time. I even contacted Strel on Instagram, asked him about it. He did say that ride modes are not required. I was convinced that I wanted a CBR. In that meantime, this year, actually, another bike came by, which actually did want me to try out the bike again. This one was the Daytona 660. Now, at this point, I was fairly convinced that I wanted a middleweight, like a 600 or 650 or something like that. The CBR 650 was amazing. I was not interested in the Kawasaki 650. I was not interested in the Suzuki 650. I was only interested in the Honda 650. Then Daytona 660 came by, which is using the same engine as Trident. It has a more upright position, and I kind of felt that it's really great. Now, I came back from my work in April. Yeah, in April I came back home. I called Triumph Cochin. I asked them, when will the bike be available? They told me somewhere in May. I said, you know what, I will wait until May, get a test drive, see how the bike is, and everything should be fine. In the meantime, I was also looking at the Speed Triple, not Speed Triple, the Street Triple, the 6751. I was also looking, the 7651. I mean, I always get confused between 675 and 765. Whatever, that one. I was looking into that one also. I actually did feel, I know for a fact that the 660 is nowhere close to 675 or 765. It is a very different kind of machine, but I also wanted something sporty. Like, RS is my bike, right? I like this bike. I like how it rides, I like how the stance is, I like how it looks. I was convinced that I wanted a sport bike or sportish bike, whatever it is. I was not looking into the 390 or anything like Naked Sports or anything like that. And incidentally, hello doggo, how are you? So incidentally, while I was in this dilemma of not being able to, there was another bike which I really wanted to look into. That was the Aprilia. So recently the Aprilia 660 also came by, but that one was just too expensive. I have seen reports of it being anywhere from 14 to 18 or something like that. I don't even know what the proper pricing of it is. But in the meantime, they also had the Aprilia 457, which the journalists have been praising it for everything. It's amazing, it's great, it's a very committed, it's very sporty, it's great, it has amazing power, all of it. I really liked it. One of my other, we have a group for RS200, and I've been looking into the group also, just perusing. And another guy from there is getting a 457, and great, amazing for him. I'm really happy for him. I called Aprilia Cochin again. I asked them when the bike will be available, and I do want to have a test drive before I commit to buying anything. And they told me that it will be available in May. Again, May. I have to wait, April, May, like 1 full month for it to just have a test drive before I even put down the money for it. So that's where that stood. So Aprilia was still on the table, to be honest. I really liked how it looked. I really liked how people perceived it. It was really great, and I really wanted to give it a go. But in the beginning of May, I was going on a trip abroad for a vacation, so I did not have any time in May. Even in June, I was still outside. I couldn't get a test drive or anything. But while I was preparing for my vacation and everything, I received a news saying that a new bike is being launched. Now this bike is nothing like any of the bikes which I have mentioned so far. Like, it is nothing like those. It is not a 457, it's not a 660, it's not any of those. It is not anything like those. But this is a bike which I have been looking forward since the beginning of the rumors of this bike. This one was the Ultraviolet F77. I have been looking forward to this bike. I like the looks of it. I like the range of it. I know that electric bikes have a tremendous amount of acceleration and torque. I really like the concept of it. So this bike has a Mark II version which came this month, and this month as in May. And as soon as I got the message, you know what I did? I booked for it. I booked for the version, the Mark II of it, and at that point I was really kind of stupid to just pre-book a bike, because I never done that before. That was the first time I am pre-booking a bike, but I did it. I booked the bike for about 5,000 rupees, and I kind of forgot about it. I got busy with my vacation, I got busy with my life, and didn't have much else to do about it otherwise. Now days pass, things get rolling. I come back, and while I was in Bangalore, I got a call. Actually, I remembered that I had booked for this bike, so I texted, sent them a mail like, what about the bike? Any update? Because I haven't looked into it at all. So I asked them like if they have any update, if they have anything to say about it, any information about it, and I just sent them a mail. I was not hoping for a reply. I was not hoping for anything, to be honest. And the guy just called me, like that day, then and there. He just called me and asked me like, are you interested? And I was like, yeah, I am. Like, that's why I pre-booked it, right? So he told me that the bike is available. There are bikes available, and you can get it anytime. I told him that well, I would like to have a test drive. Anyways, I'm in Bangalore. I'm coming to Bangalore actually, and I would like to test drive the bike and see if I like it or not. So we arranged for the test drive, we arranged for everything, and we just looked into everything. I did the test drive, and my god, I have to tell you, if you haven't ridden a electric bike before, because I haven't even ridden electric scooters before. This is the first time I'm even looking at electric anything. I have ridden electric cars before, but not scooters. I think I have, but I have ridden electric scooters before, but nothing of this league. So if you haven't ridden a test drive more specifically the F77, if you have the chance, do it. You will see how different it is to any ICE bike. It's very different. So I got to test drive it. I was giggling and laughing, and I was having so much fun while I was driving it in Mumbai, in Bangalore traffic. In traffic, I was having fun. It has so much acceleration. It was amazing to just overtake bikes and cars and everything in between. It was really nice. I really liked it. So I was convinced that I wanted that bike. So yeah. Anyways, fast forward to today. I just paid the money for it, and I should be getting that bike at some point. The only thing is that I don't live anywhere close to Bangalore. You know, the distance between between Bangalore, their hangar, they call it hangar, to my home is 324 kilometers. It's 324 kilometers. That just means that it is just out of my range. My like the range, IDC estimated range is 323. So I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it like even if I hypermiled it. I mean, I know that hypermiling it even will only get it at maybe 250 or 280 kilometers. But I have bought a new bike. It is the F77 from Ultraviolet Mark II. I should be getting it in the Stealth Grey version, and I am super excited to get this bike. Hopefully it will be great. Hopefully I won't be ripped off and I'll enjoy it. Now I know for a fact that this is not a practical choice. Okay, like electric two-wheelers, they're nowhere. You cannot do any trips or anything with those other than just commute around town, even the scooters. And this one is the most powerful one. It gives you a slight promise of a trip, but nothing crazy. So don't expect too much from it. It's not gonna happen. But I know that. I wanted the experience. The experience of that test drive really sold it to me, and I want it. I need it. It's a want, not a need. So value for money? No, absolutely not. It cost me around like 4.5 lakhs rupees for a bike which is essentially like a 300 class bike. I can get like an RR 310, like the what is it called, the G310R, the BMW one, for less, almost the same money maybe. But that's not what I want. I want the electric F77. So I got it. I should be getting it soon. What does it mean for Katie? I don't know. Katie is up for sale. If anybody is interested, I am looking forward to giving her and handing over her to them. I don't mind someone taking care of Katie for me. I won't be able to, because as of now, even like Katie is kind of disregarded. Not disregarded, but you know, it's never the first choice because petrol, and I have a different bike and a car and an electric bicycle for shorter commutes. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Do let me know what your views are on an electric motorcycle, how that will change your opinion or anything. I'm not hoping to, you know, convince you guys that it is something good or bad. I wanted it and I like it, and I want to experience it by owning one. Anyways, when I get the bike, I will be talking about it more and more. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully I will get to enjoy it. That's the main point, right? I'm paying for it. Like, I want to be the one to enjoy it as much as possible. And I do plan on taking it on some of the trips and everything. Hopefully it'll work out really well. So yeah. Yeah, on these kind of roads, electric would be amazing. I am actually already dreaming about having an electric bike and going through this, all the noise and the sound, the vibrationlessness of an electric bike. It was amazing. As I said, I actually got the feelings of driving the 650, which is a much more expensive bike. And for the price of it, hey, an Either. Either is quite popular here actually. A lot of people have it. It's pretty nice. I don't want it.